Yeah, it is. I want to see this movie. I love this.
Oh, that's
girl.
the chick
She
from
has looked.
Justified.
She has looked the same forever. All of Last Man Standing. She looked the same in Justified.
How old is she in real life?
She's got to be in her early to mid 20s now.
What's her name?
Caitlin Dever.
Oh, that's who. I thought you missed. Okay, I'm waiting now.
She was really good in that the Dope Sick movie on the miniseries. It was on Hulu.
26 years old.
And she looks. She
Dang.
could
definitely
legit.
pass for a teen.
She's probably at this point one of those actresses that are the oldest
Timeless?
the oldest in their group, because like she's in a show about teens, and then also it was a huge hit. Like Jason Sudeikis was in this.
Remember teen movies back?
Yeah, 30-year-old dude.
They didn't even care. They were like, "Oh, you're 50, you're 16. It's fine."
You're fine. It's probably fine.
There you go.
It's
you
probably
look at, you realize you weren't talking it all in the microphone. You're gonna get this one day. You're gonna get this.
3 or 4
For
more
some
years,
reason,
guys.
so I was listening to
Speaking
this,
to the mic. Oh.
and like he red mic'd the fuck out of it. So like Dave's voice carries really well. It's deeper, so like it
Like a fart in the wind, man.
protrudes.
Carries true.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, we nailed it, I think, with that last bracket. So it's time to bring it back. Worked hard. This was a solid hour and a half of work that we did. First, one of the few times we've actually done work for this podcast.
Because I'm here.
You did the tomato scores, and I made an actual bracket. Look at, we can see the lines.
Yeah.
Font is a little small. I had to figure out how to fix it. I actually paid for a subscription for like Bracket HQ, so I can make brackets of everything and look legit.
Oh, did you?
It
Right?
looks boss, bro.
It's $30 a year. Like
did
I
good, man.
waste a lot of money.
Nah, you did fine.
That's not going to be a waste. If we do 10 brackets in the next year, paid for itself.
Pay for itself. I almost have paid off.
Because it's really
47
hard to.
installments.
It's annoying as shit to make a bracket and handwrite everything.
It's true.
So if you ever need anything, just let me know. I'll make a bracket for you.
Okay.
He's like, I need to make it.
Fast food joints this week. You do a bracket for dinner. All right, Bethany. There's 10 choices. Let's tweet it down.
Let's
I'm just gonna give
let's
Marshall
narrow
one.
down
of his
top
favorite snacks.
top
Marshall, which do you
26.
prefer?
Oh,
And we'll do top 30 on top of
It'd be
that.
kind of fun.
So on and so
yeah.
forth.
It'd be kind of fun to have like Jax on here.
Kids
You're like,
snacks.
do you want animal cracker or cheese it? And
Tape.
like have him pick, and then it goes to the next round.
Yeah, we'll write it down, and then we'll tape the snack next to it. Which
It took a
one?
nap. It took so long.
I think it'd be good. Now I'm thinking about all the now that I have this cool bracket thing, I didn't realize that this existed until I accidentally found it. Like, I think we need to do some brackets.
Yeah, it was a good call, man, with the movies. First, definitely good, man. Everyone got one, right? You got one.
Yeah, oh yeah. I printed 6, and then because I did 3, and then I increased the
So
font.
this is
and-
from the Bracket HQ website thing.
Zach, there's a blue pen on the corner of the desk over there.
Oh, yeah, he's got a specific pen that he likes.
My pen. In the corner over there. See it? Yep, right up in the corner.
BracketHQ.com. Yep.
Yep, that's it. That's right, man.
Build
This is
brackets,
blue.
choose
This
themes.
is definitely blue. This is an amazing pen. On the planet. Sorry. Yeah.
Bum.
Bold. It's so bold.
Did you shelter anybody this week?
Nope, tried.
Oh,
Tried and
at
failed.
this point, that sounds more depressing.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about when you were busy. He's like, yeah, I had a really great week. And I'm like, he's not like one of those jobs where it's like, if he said he had a great week, that's not so great.
No, it's
Right
good.
for
I got a lot of cases closed out,
That's
which
good.
is always good. Because
that's good.
because for me, I like it better when my caseload is lower. Like, I don't get paid by the case. I don't get paid by the hour that I'm with the people. I get paid 40 hours, just no matter what, and then I get paid overtime.
So really,
So a best
you
week
could
for me
probably
is
be better at your job if you don't have as much, because you can.
yeah. In theory, you have more attention.
In theory.
For them. But it doesn't matter. Like the ones that are easy, they're not that. They're pretty quick and easy and painless anyway.
How did you get in that job? Let me ask. Is that something you like always wanted to do, or
No,
you fell into it, or
kinda yeah. Because
Yeah.
I started out optical engineering at Rose Holman.
What is it?
Optical engineering.
Optical?
Yeah.
Like an optometrist?
Like I was.
Like I was saying, is that like an eye?
Optical engineering, which is lasers and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
lasers, lenses, things like that. So I was going to like
Hold on, back up. Lasers.
lenses.
So like the lenses for the lasers.
Yeah, stuff like that. So
you would have worked on those.
I was originally going to work on like propulsion systems for like NASA.
Oh shit, man.
And then was like, I don't want to do that at all.
Just change.
I only went because I had a lot of outside pressure because I was really good at math. So I had a lot of outside pressure to go and like do that, and that paid a lot. So like when they were, I went to this engineering school that was like hard to get into, and it's like one of the top engineering schools and all this stuff. And I was just like, I picked that one because I was like, well, I don't know much about engineering, and this one pays like the most. I did it, and I was like, I don't want to do this. So then I was like, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to teach physics because I like kids and I was good at math. And I started doing that, and then I took Psych 100, fell in love with it, got that degree.
What is it?
Psych 100, psychology.
Oh yeah.
100, not 101. Is that a non-collegiate, non-credit course then?
Psych 100, no, it was like one of those electives you had to have. For
okay.
like, there's like an elective in art, an elective in, you have to do all those things. Yeah. So it was one of those, I forget which one, like human services or what it fit into, but it's an elective you had to have for a degree. Took it and was like, I love psychology. So then I majored in psych, did really well on psych, loved it, got my undergrad, and then was like, what do you do with the psych?
Didn't want to do anything though.
No, I was like, what do you do with the psych? I was like, what do you do with the psych degree? Like a bachelor in psych, you can do a whole lot of nothing. So I did I didn't really want to go back and get my master's right away. And so I was working in the behavioral health field. And then I had a friend who worked for DCF. He's like, Zach, I think you'd be good at this. Like, you'd like this.
Yeah.
And then I did that, and I've done it for years.
So yes, psych and there's some bachelor in psych stuff that you can do in the hospital that runs almost parallel to what you do now.
A lot of the bachelor in psych stuff pays like
Nothing. Yeah.
Like DCF is like one of the higher paying bachelor in psych jobs. And you're not high paid by any means. I make 40. Well, I started at 40.
On a bachelor's.
Yeah.
Yeah, bachelor's.
Yeah.
It's like, is it like a DC? What do you call it? Child Services?
Department of Children and Families is Florida. Is Department.
I mean, but like for your degree, what's it like under?
Oh, I had a psych degree.
Just a psych.
Yeah, just psychology.
Specializing in children.
Well, I had a psych degree. I did have a minor. I had a minor in children's psych. But you can do it with just a psych degree. You can do it with just a social work degree.
You ever get scared, jump inside one of the kids' minds? Never come out right again?
There are people who have criminal justice majors that work in DCF.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things you can do that qualify. It has to be a social services degree.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
So,
like,
but that's like an expand. There are a lot of things that fall into that. Like psych is one of those.
So a major umbrella branches.
Yeah, I was wondering what the main umbrella was.
Like psychology is a social services degree, even though it's just a part of it.
Okay.
And then social work's one. Like Bethany's a social work major. Like so I work with people who are criminal justice majors and so on. So
just like when I did the police ride along, they wanted my nursing degree to take for quick advancement to get guaranteed acceptance into the Charlotte County. And I would be used as frontline stuff to help with traumas or de-escalation techniques, because as nurses, we can get the shit beat out of us, but we can't hit them back.
Talk them.
Right. Like a
true. Me in the face.
They wanted me to be a true peace officer, not just an officer. But with a college degree, it does kind of frontline you into getting promotions.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think if you're a good nurse, you would also be a good cop.
Very true.
There's very different mindsets. Although maybe you'd be a great cop, you just wouldn't be how cops are now.
yeah, it's definitely a fraternity of police.
Right. It's very, but nursing's quite a fraternity too. Because if if someone fucks over another nurse,
nursing is a sorority.
Sorority. Thank you.
Shut up.
There are girl cops too. I'm just saying. I think.
But
How many coworkers were in sororities do you have? I bet a decent chunk. There are like a lot of, just in general, I feel like a lot of people who become like nursing majors, a lot of them are in sororities. More so than nursing guys are probably in fraternities. But like,
probably.
Yeah.
there are a lot of nursing girls that are in fraternities. Like, it's
very
like
true.
a type.
Sorority themselves are probably more popular than frats are in this field. Your field, this probably either.
No, frats, business majors.
Right.
for frats.
Right. So
They do
same with your career.
business or finance. They're just business managers, which is just like, what is that? Like, not even like I'm in accounting. Like, I'm a business major. What are you going to do?
I'm going to be a
business
stockbroker.
Like, I never understand, like, what do you do with a business degree?
Try to take money from other people.
Yeah, like, what do you do as a job?
Stockbroker.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Like, what would you do? Like, with you, what you have now, and they're like, all right, be whatever you want to be. What would you do like tomorrow, if you weren't DCF? What would you want to do?
If I wasn't DCF?
Yeah, but you had the same degree. You got child services.
I'd go right back to the job I had before at Camelot.
At what?
Camelot, when I was first moved there.
Like the music store?
No.
That was Camelot, wasn't it?
There's a lot
I have
of
no
Camelot.
idea.
There's a lot of
You guys
Camelot
aren't
things.
from here.
Yeah.
You
Well, yeah.
Northerners.
There's a lot of Camelot things. But anyway, I'd go right back to case management, which is when the kids...
Just because you're good at projecting.
Like, case management is when the kids are already removed and you're working with the parents to try to get their kids back. I'd go right back to that job. I liked that job. I was good at that job. That job was not nearly as demanding as far as hours or work. Paid the same.
Well, yeah, that's...
But the reason I am not there anymore was health insurance. For me, and Marshall and Bethany, it was me $1,500 a month.
God damn.
Which was like an absurd amount of my income, like 40%. I can't remember what it was, but like the percentage was like...
Dude, that's a lot.
For me and just Marshall, or me and just Bethany, either one is like $800 a month. Where I work now, for all four of us, it's like $110. Working for the state is much better as far as insurance. And it's better. That's the funny thing, is it's cheaper and it's better coverage also, just in addition to being cheaper. Like, they pay more for doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And I get a pension. More holidays.
Yeah. I mean...
Could you work for the state? Do you get access to that place like up by Kings Highway?
That place by...
That's like where the cops go for their services. Like, it's much easier and quicker to get in for doctor's visits and stuff, for like well visits.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Like you saying, like a checkup place specifically for...
Yeah, it's like...
But because you're
it's
like...
essentially an urgent care for county workers.
One thing I like
Well,
about...
I say, yeah, you're a county, right? You're a county worker.
State.
Well, yeah.
Probably qualify for that too then.
But what I like about working here compared to Indiana is, like, here we're much more seen on an equal playing field than other, like, first responders. Like in Indiana, they're like first responders, like EMT and emergency room nurses, or nurses, EMTs, police, and firemen. And we're like, what about us? Like, no, you're not a first responder. I'm like, literally, I respond first and call the police for backup. Like,
This is true. That's what I was just thinking. You have a pretty high chance of...
Yeah, like my job, like during COVID, you know, everyone's like, oh, I was like, my job didn't change really. We were more... There was more pressure to be like, hey, go ahead and type from home. But that was the only change I had. It wasn't like we were like, oh, well, now we're going to just call people. You hitting your kid? You're not? I'll get this closed. Like, you know, you can't do that. Like, so my job didn't change at all during COVID.
Mine either.
Yeah.
I just had to wear more shit when I walked into a house.
But nurses were heroes during COVID. Everyone was like, oh, nurses, hero.
It was nice.
Not all heroes wear capes, all that stuff.
Bow down to me.
And I was like, people were like, what about, DCF? And I was like, screw you guys.
Yeah.
No one likes you at my job. You don't get liked by the people that you work with, for sure. You're not liked by the people who call and
Yeah, you're really
reports.
not... Yeah.
Like people, like nurses and like anyone who calls it in, they want you to take these kids basically. So when you don't, they're mad at you. And then the other people are mad that you're even going out there. It's a thankless job for the most part. So,
I mean, at this day and age, being a cop is kind of a thankless job because no one's ever like, had to talk to the cops today.
I mean,
yeah, you don't like the cops until you need them.
yeah.
But what do they do? So I was...
Like certain things, like someone's breaking into my house.
They're not preventing any crime. Cops don't prevent crime.
They can arrest the guy who did it, though.
Okay.
And
then that piece of shit that just still call your shit is not going to pay you. Like your restitution's not going to be
Right.
15, 20%. Okay. I got roughly 15 to 20,000 stolen from me from my vehicle and all the stuff in it when I was moving to Florida. I got $1,800.
Right. But like if someone was like, you like the police when something breaks out, though. Like if you're out at a bar and someone shoots someone else and the police arrive, you're like, thank God. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no one's like,
situations.
Thank God DCF's here. We're gonna break it all up now.
No one ever is like that. But with the police, like they are thankless until you need them for something.
Yeah, it's kind of true. I mean, I see where you're coming from.
Like, I think this guy is going to rape me or something. You call the police, you're like, oh, good.
DCF, thank God.
Yeah.
It's fair.
It's fair. I mean,
but police are definitely hated on. But there is also like Blue Lives Matter and people put like there's more back the blue. There are people that at least support them somewhat.
Yeah, thin blue line.
There is no DCF Lives Matter. There is no light for us or color for us.
Do you have a stripe on a flag anywhere? Somewhere towards the edge, like thin blue lines right through the middle.
I might have my face on a dartboard somewhere, but that's about it.
I'm sure you do. There's a dartboard right there. I'm sure we could figure it out. All right, so nothing happened for me this week other than so much work. Pool's done, but I played my mom some horse in the pool yesterday. She did not win.
Oh.
Well, hold on. She didn't win any series. She won one game of horse.
To be honest, man, it's just us. Did you let her win? You let her win.
So she must have been tipsy because she was missing letters quite a bit.
Like she went from H to E. A lot.
I missed one and I went from H to S. And then I made a shot while we were tied at S, and she just acted like it didn't happen. And just played around. I was like, all right.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm guessing. So that's the game I lost because I don't know what was going on in her head. I don't know if she's just not thinking, but yep. I'll give her that one. I still won, I think, 4 or 5 games to 1.
The pool did kind of nice, though, man. I gotta be honest. Nice.
I'll tell you, Florida, as it heats, the pool is so fucking warm. I think it is 90 degrees now. It's not even refreshing in the daytime.
It's like a sauna.
And at night, it's like a hot tub at night, the whole pool. But it is nice. And been spraying enough for the bugs, so despite not having a pool cage, it is pretty...
Yeah, you got one?
Bug. It's not that, the bugs aren't that bad. I'm excited. More to come.
Okay. That's good, man. Yeah, you come a long way, bro. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You and Nicole, work hard. You guys do good, man.
So. Raunchy comedies. The bracket.
Movie brackets. Part 2.
I did not realize how many we had picked for movies.
Yeah.
I had to eliminate, no shit, 20 plus.
Well, Zach put Pinocchio on here twice, so I had to X it out.
And old heads would not like. I removed Blazing Saddles because
yeah, it's
an old head movie.
It's old.
I realize it's good.
Yeah.
It's not considered a raunchy comedy to me. I've watched it.
No. And there might be a couple
It's
on here
just a whole lot of racial. Oh, the sheriff said me. Like,
well, that's the thing too.
A bunch of played on jokes.
Some on here, it's like, oh, it's not really a raunchy comedy, but it had maybe a sex scene in it. So I was like, all right. But,
and it's more relevant to today.
Gotcha.
Except number 1. The number 1 seed in all of the land, the highest Rotten Tomato score, had to be included because it was the top with I think it was a 91.
92.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animal House.
Animal House.
Lowest rated. The difference was 87
points.
There's a 5% one on here?
5. And guess which one it was?
No,
Good Luck Chuck.
Good Luck Chuck.
Good Luck Chuck's a 5%
Right?
Rotten Tomato?
5 Rotten Tomato score.
What the hell?
I like Good Luck Chuck.
I like
Great
it.
movie.
I have watched it
Well,
way
every
more
guy's
times
like,
than
that movie's
Animal House.
awesome. Oh, that movie's so cool.
Because
5%,
Jessica,
man.
look at it's already
Alba.
upset number
Right?
1.
Right? See?
I am not a huge fan of Animal House. I have watched it.
I
respect it.
I'm not a huge fan either. But let's be honest. Love Dane Cook. I was in love with Jessica Alba, man, back in that time era.
Honest to God, I think I had some time alone with myself watching the Deep Blue movie with Paul Walker.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where there's treasure hunt.
Yeah.
Man, there's a shot where like the camera's at her feet and she's in a bikini and the water's just like
Cameraman's like,
yeah, just follow, just straight to the glory land.
for real. Yeah, I
and
was
then they had
surprised.
the smart idea to make her invisible in Fantastic
I know.
Four.
Of all the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's disappointing. It's only got 5, but I mean, I think every guy out there would disagree. You know,
But
greatly.
for raunchiness,
Raunchiness.
it might actually have it beat because
Oh,
there's
yeah. Dude.
there's a lot of boobs in it because that pervert friend.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of
think of his
masturbation talk.
The plastics guy. What the hell was his name? I can't remember his name.
He was in Balls of Fury too.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even a question.
Between
Good luck,
boobs,
Chuck, for me.
him getting hit in the balls with a frisbee, him talking about having sex with every single person on the planet.
Dude,
Good Luck Chuck, I think, is a raunchier. Maybe not a better comic, but it's raunchier.
definitely raunchy.
More relevant.
It definitely scores on the raunchiness. But, I mean, you know, Dane Cook, yeah, he's a funny guy. So, for me, it's Good Luck, Chuck. No questions asked.
Where do you stand there, Ginger?
Snap.
You always make me pick at the end.
Yeah.
I've never seen Animal House. I don't come out and say it, so
You weren't even a thought in your mama's eyeball.
I don't know.
What year were you born?
Your mom even have her first period by the time the
Right?
movie came
What
out?
year were you born?
94.
Holy hell.
The movie's almost 20 years old. But was it 76 when it came out?
79? 78? Something like that.
Oh, no, I want your vote.
All right, it's Good Luck Chuck then.
All right.
It didn't matter because
What's
I like that movie.
1978, guys.
Oh. The first upset.
5 over 9.
The problem is, like, I really like Good Luck Chuck. I have watched it twice in probably the last year.
I haven't seen it.
I watched Employee of the Month too. I was on a Dane Cook movie, but that's not raunchy.
It's not raunchy.
No, but I was-
It's not raunchy. That's a good movie.
I was thinking of Employee of the Month. I was like, I like that one.
Jessica Simpson. Back then.
And if you're trying to go by the true bracket rules, bottom right is number 2.
Oh, okay. We can do that. We can jump.
If we're trying to go by true seating, you
last
have to
time we
put
had to
the
jump
1
around
and 2
because it was-
furthest away.
It was too
Oh, okay.
hard.
But if you want to follow the bracket,
We can just follow the bracket. We're
you know, we say that until we get to the one where it's like, oh my god, I can't make this choice.
until Mike, like,
I can't make this choice
like,
right
I
now.
can't do
listen,
it.
if you make me pick from Big Bang again, it's going to happen.
That's very true.
All right, Zach and Miri make a porno, and Date Night.
Day Night's not raunchy,
They're both good movies though.
but they're good.
Oh, so we're going straight down now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this is
it's
easier.
It's easy.
I like Zach and Miri.
For raunchiness,
my
it kind
vote.
of has to, especially
Well, we
the
don't have
low
to-
budget look they do.
I think it's on the list. Anything that's made the list, now we're just doing best movie of it.
I got a secret. I have never seen either one.
So, Date Night, the Steve Carell and Tina Fey movie, right? Or is that Game Night?
That's Date Night.
Okay.
It's good.
And there's Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, put on a shirt.
Yeah.
And that's funny. But, or who's
Zach and Miri, it just has that really
Gal
raw.
Gadot's in it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Just so you know. And then,
Gal Gadot, Wonder
is
Woman.
it James Franco?
Oh,
It's James Franco, right? He's like, this is your home. To her. This is your home.
I love her, man. God.
But Zach and Miri make a porno for me by a lot.
Is that what you say?
Dutch Rudder, man.
It's Zach and Miri.
I referenced the Dutch Rudder at an like obscene amount.
I think that's
a
a sign of a good comedy. I think when you
Like I offer a Dutch Rudder in like my trade of proposals
I'm gonna
and
pick
stuff
it
all
with
the
you. I
time.
trust you guys.
I'm like this for this, and I'll throw in a Dutch Rudder.
now this one,
You were selling a boat part.
Do you know? You not seen the movie? So Dutch Rudder, he's like, there's this thing. This guy keeps pushing. He's like, I put my hand on my penis. You put your hand on your penis. I grab your arm. You grab my arm. We shake them back and forth. He's like, so it's not gay because we're not touching each other's penises. And he calls it a Dutch Rudder.
Okay, got it.
You know what? All right, without trying to like, oh, you have road trip on here. I was gonna ask.
Road trip, Euro trip.
Yeah.
wait, what? We didn't do.
No, he was just.
I was just curious
Yeah, I
that
was just wondering.
because I was thinking of a ZJ. That comes later.
Dude, Good Boys and The Night Before.
So you,
Haven't seen either one of these either, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
it is Good Boys because it's a bunch of preteens cussing and doing a bunch of stuff, and
Okay.
it's kind of like super bad before
like
they get
Good
into high
Boys
school.
better?
Do you like Boys better, Michael?
Do I like it better?
My vote's The Night Before.
The Night Before is the one I watched. The trailer, right?
The Christmas movie.
I mean, they look good.
You know, and it is good, and it just fits so well.
Anybody we know in the Good Boys? Any big?
It's kids. They're legit like 14, 15 years old.
No, like actors.
Well, they're young.
Right.
Like they're new guys. It just came out. It came out, so like it just came out, so they're not adult enough to have a lot of films.
And
I like Night Before only because
Night Before plays right into Seth Rogen's role. Like he's strong in that movie.
I like Gordon. Love it.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's what I mean.
Wow, I've never heard that.
He's like, I like Jennifer Love Hewitt, so
I like the guy with the hair
and I still would have known who he's saying.
and eyes. So wait, whoa.
Night Before.
It's Night Before.
Yeah.
And
This one could be interesting.
maybe that's unpopular, but I don't find kids cussing that funny. Like when they're young
It's
kids.
a shock value.
Yeah, it's shock value, but it's not funny.
Next, what do you got?
Is Talladega Nights or Step Brothers on here?
It is not.
Neither one. Okay.
Bad.
Because otherwise you're just going too much into. You can't have 9 Will Ferrell movies.
No, I
And
get that.
Talladega is not dirty enough for me because it's the Mountain Dew kid, like is the one that everyone loves so much.
Yeah.
He was already disqualified for me. Step Brothers probably could have been on there.
Mountain Dew kid.
Yeah.
There's just too many movies. I'll see what's here.
I didn't want
here.
to inundate it too much with a particular actor.
Right. All right. So Sausage Party and Bad Teacher, huh?
Granted, that's another Seth Rogen, but it's animated.
You can't worry about Seth Rogen. He's in too many great ones.
I mean, very true.
For me,
I mean, the ending.
I don't
the
like.
ending of Sausage Party is like
Here's the
the
difference between Will Ferrell and Seth Rogen in my mind. Will Ferrell is his movies, and like Adam Sandler is his movies. Seth Rogen's usually part of an ensemble.
That's true.
Like 40-Year-Old Virgin, he's not it's Steve Carell's movie, but there's like 6 guys.
Yeah.
Like Knocked Up. There's a bunch of people in that movie. It's like it's not like the same. I guess.
The End of Us. He's in it with a shit ton of people.
This is the end.
This is the end. Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, you gave me a hard time, asshole. Yeah.
So far, I'm the only one who hasn't done crazy stuff.
Gordon Levitt Hewitt. Whatever.
The law firm.
So
for me, it's
Sausage Party or Bad Teacher.
For me, it's Bad Teacher, just because I don't like Sausage Party, but I couldn't make it the whole way through. So if the end, it all pays off in the end, I don't really have a vote. Bad Teacher, there's some parts, and I love Jason Segel so goddamn much, and I love his charming attitude in that movie. I just watched a Bad Teacher 4 days ago. It was on, and I kept it on. You two hombres figure this out.
Hombre.
I'll say it though. It's bad. It's Princess Fiona in Bad
I was
Teacher.
gonna say.
It doesn't matter now because I already said that's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, Princess Fiona. Getting it done.
Fiona.
God, I love Shrek.
Shrek would be a raunchy kid if we were talking about it. It's raunchy if we're only doing PG raunchy.
That's true.
It's edgy for PG.
What is the like double entendres? Or inside. Please keep off of the grass. Wipe your shoes. Wipe your face.
Oh, so good.
I
like.
Speaking of Cameron Diaz, Something About Mary, or Hall Pass.
Mary. I remember when Something
Hall
About Mary
Pass.
came out, man. It blew up like no one's business.
Hall Pass is a score in the 40s. Something About Mary, I think, is an 85, 83.
Yeah.
And it has some of the truly raunchiest things over the years because, the crinkling bag right now, you're fucking killing me. Just pour them out into spread.
Jeez.
It's so crunchy. That works, yeah. If you're going to do it, crinkle, pour, spread.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Jeepers creepers. So people don't care about audio quality.
I'm sorry.
Have you seen my penis? Sound About Mary. Jerking it before a date, can't find it. Wipes in her hair. Hall Pass is really kind of like PG naughty, where it talks about a lot of stuff and it insinuates dirty stuff, but there's not a whole lot of real dirt in it.
When he passes out in the hot tub.
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
Big Country, come here.
Can you hold my top end? Why? He was like,
Sitting here by this giant sausage stick. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Dave?
somebody I'm married for me. But Stiller gets it done.
Yeah, that's probably something about Mary.
Okay. That's fair.
Cameron Diaz is boss.
I mean, I wish I could. I have to watch it again to see how well it holds up because I haven't seen it in probably 7-8 years. It's very politically incorrect. This is a tough matchup too. Girl Next Door versus The Hangover. Hangover was pretty groundbreaking at the time.
Hangover for me. That movie is fantastic.
Whoa. All
Right. See, like
Whoa, buddy.
Girl Next Door, like it was.
You just like went real quick there.
Yeah, it was not.
This is not one of those just like, oh, no, it's definitely this one. No, man. Girl Next Door, man. Oh,
This
my
isn't
God.
a 1 versus 16 situation, dude. This
if
is
we're
more
talking,
like a
That's fine.
If
That's
we're
fine.
talking raunchy, this is like right here at the top.
And it
man.
might not be fair, but like, Hangover was one of the first R-rated movies that I watched, and it was I watched it over and over and over. It was really funny.
It's pretty groundbreaking as far as R-rated comedies go. It really paves the
Wolfpack,
way.
There's so
No way,
many
man.
funny parts in it.
I'm going Girl Next Door.
All right, Mike.
I'm
Back to our old ways.
Dude, Girl Next Door. That's raunchy upon raunchy. It's literally raunchy. About sex. About freaking. Oh. Plus
Well,
she's
my friend,
hot
I'm
as hell.
sorry to tell you, it's The Hangover. It's funnier. It's
I'm hurt, bro.
dirtier.
I'm hurt right now.
It's more groundbreaking.
No.
It's-
No.
From the
No.
tattoo and the tigers, the Mike
Oh.
Tyson punch, you still got it.
That's another song.
Hangover.
Don't you worry, pretty tiger head. We're gonna get you back to Tyson in your cozy tiger bed. Then we're gonna make. Oh my gosh! Do you remember the part that they
It
can't
jump
say now?
started the doctor guy.
Do you remember? It's at Holmes.
No, not the dentist.
got
The
it.
doctor, Kim.
Oh yeah. But do you remember the part that they couldn't say now?
No.
Right when they're about to pick up the dentist. Paging doctor. And they drop the homophobic slur. They go, paging doctor, Faggot.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't fly that well.
That wouldn't fly. That's not okay.
I can't believe you just did that to me, bro.
I didn't do it to you.
Jesus, man.
He did it for you.
I didn't even.
Bro.
I was just typing based on scores.
Oh, my
I
God.
had no say in anything.
Dude.
It had a chance. It would have beaten.
God.
If it was against The Night Before and Bad Teacher, it would have advanced.
Wow, this is
It's
next
how
one.
the numbers went.
This next one's hard.
She's out of my league.
That's my choice too, but it sucks for Harold and Kumar.
It does, because it may be better, but I don't know.
I love She's Out of My League.
I watch it all the time because it's on FX or something all the time. I bought it twice because I lost it when I moved to this house.
Just Jasmine. There's nothing gay about a virgin shaving another man's pubes.
You can jump in, just wear your underwear and bra. It's the same thing. I
That would be fine.
if I was
Wearing any-
and there's-
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, yeah, it's just. He's so hurt.
Is he upset about Harold too? Project X.
No Girl Next Door.
If it makes you feel better,
No freaking Kumi.
I'll
I
watch
didn't even
it.
talk about it, man. It's like, oh, this one.
First off, I don't think Harold and Kumar is all that funny.
No, it's not super funny, but it's like a classic. It's a classic. All right.
How
I feel
did we not
like
pick it
you
with
guys
a
are just
defense like that?
haphazardly throwing shit around
Well, see,
here.
this is
All right.
you
Look
should.
at that defense. It's not funny.
It's not about funny, guys.
But it's about a comedy.
It's about classic. All right.
We should have talked about it before you
Well,
said
you
it.
guys just like, oh, this one. All right, that's fine. It's like a dictatorship, man. It's not even freaking.
I think I like Harold and Kumar's Christmas more than the first movie.
I like Harold and Kumar, the first one.
All right, Dave, go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's all right.
Go ahead. Nope. This is on you.
Trainwreck and Project X. Right?
Nope. Discuss it. Don't
What?
vote. Talk about it.
Please talk about this one in detail.
What the project? You guys are assholes.
Both
You guys
of
are
them.
assholes. No, it's fine.
It's Trainwreck. It's a good movie. Have you seen it? Amy Schumer?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bill Hader.
And yeah, he's great in it. LeBron's pretty funny in it. They gave him some easy lines, but he's funny in it. John Cena's in it in the movie theater. Oh my gosh, I will beat you up.
We watched Vacation Friends yesterday. Or day before.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
John Cena's funny.
Charisma, dude.
Yeah, he's got spunk, man.
Train wreck for me.
David.
No, Michael, you tell me.
Let's discuss Project X.
Listen, I understand.
That girl's hot.
The girl's hot, but I mean, yeah, it's about high school kids, man, throwing party. Dude, the Jewish kid makes the movie, man. It's all about, remember?
He's in a porn.
The New Yorker?
Yeah,
He's in a porn.
Is he really?
Because his dad is a porn director.
In real life?
Still.
In real life. So
Dude.
then he was in a real life
All about
porn.
throwing the big rager, man. They throw for the kid.
See, that's some shit that we should have talked about.
I just did.
Yeah, I know.
His dad is a porn director, so he's like, it's like him and like 2 or 3 other girls in a video or something. Because his
Real
dad.
life, you're talking.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on HBO.
The curly haired chuggy kid.
I forgot Miles Teller's in it. He's only in a passing. He's not in it like
He's
he's
just like
a
the
cool
popular
kid.
kid. Yeah.
It's Oliver Cooper.
Are you like looking up Oliver
talking
Cooper
about the-
porn now?
No, I'm as IMDb.
Did you guys like the Project X movie? Have you seen it?
I did. I saw it in theaters.
I saw it in theaters, yeah.
Doesn't even have to vote for it. Can you just tell me you at least liked it?
It was okay.
It was all right.
Pursuit of Happiness played in it. That was kind of a cool scene where when they're showing the party. It's like, I'm on the pursuit, and they're like showing the party and lights with that going, and dumb high school's me. He's like, that already looks like fun, and now I'm like, that looks terrible.
Was she just sounded very wet? Stirring of wetness. Did anyone else hear that? No? Okay.
Well, I'm trying to look at Oliver Cooper. He's this New Yorker.
All right, we're going to do train wreck done?
We're going to do a train, all right.
It's train wreck.
Run train. Okay. All right, train wreck.
Like, I love it. Like, there's a scene. Have you seen it? Train wreck?
Yeah, of course.
Like the scene where LeBron's like trying to like figure out the bill.
I know he's trying to split.
He's like, well, I
Dude,
really
he's so
want it.
cheap in that movie. It's fucking crazy, man.
It's so funny. He's like,
For real. I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm like, is he like that in real life? You think?
I don't know. Somebody the bill is like, you're LeBron James,
Right?
Like,
It's
we're
like,
not
dude.
doing this.
For real. He's like, I don't know how my fame's gonna last. trying to spit. It was like a what, $37 bill?
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
That's so funny. And then he's like, you came and visit me all the time in Miami, but you never visit me in Cleveland. Yeah, because it's Miami. What's that mean? Cleveland's fun. It's fun for the whole family. It's so silly.
Now he left again. He's in LA.
That makes sense.
Speaking of
Where
where does he go? Is LeBron going to do? He's got another year in LA, right? He's not a free agent.
He goes where his kid goes.
People keep talking about Golden State. It's not going to happen, but
He goes where his kid goes.
does that make him a draftable product
Yeah.
then?
It 100% does. Like if you,
It turns him to an undrafted
if you're on a,
player.
if you're a borderline team, right? Like, yeah, there's like Miami, who I know went to the finals last year, but like they got embarrassed. If you're somewhere like that, is it worth giving like the 28th overall pick to draft LeBron just to get LeBron added to your team on the vet men? Of course it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you're on the border of being good,
Can you imagine being good at something, the elite for so long, your kid's going to get a job because of you?
because they still want you. Like, yeah, I'm saying if you're borderline, if you're like a 4 seed, of course you're gonna you want him. That can make you go from Florida.
You're winning.
Super good.
Super bad
Sex
versus
tape.
sex tape.
No, there's like,
Is it like some make a sex tape, or is it just called sex tape?
it was called sex tape.
Just called sex tape.
the name
Who
of
was
the
it?
Princess Fiona.
Was it her?
And
Damn,
Jason
again?
Segel.
Jason Segel.
Oh, I like them too.
But it's super bad.
It's really kind of a
That's a
watched it.
heavy hitter.
super bad's really elite,
Yeah.
especially with our generation
That
and
was his
Zach.
first movie, wasn't it?
Whose?
Um,
Jonah?
Yeah.
I think it was Emma's first too. Maybe not.
Michael
She's probably
Cera
some-
was great.
Oh, dude.
So was McLovin.
Michael Cera was
Love
my
it.
favorite part
It's
of
like
the
a
movie.
sexy hamburger.
I love Michael Cera.
What do you seal?
Seth was the cop, right? Yeah. And then
He was the cop with Bill Hader.
I was gonna say,
It's an elite cast.
dude, it really is. All right, yeah.
Funny thing about my back is it's loaded directly on my cock.
Bad Moms and Dodgeball, dude.
Dodgeball.
For me.
I read about it in a book. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
I'm white. WHIT.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. I love that movie so much. Some women actually prefer a small penis. And he's just like, I'll introduce you to Mrs. Cotton later.
Blazer, Razor.
It's a bold strategy.
And Michael.
How many times have you heard it's a bold strategy, Cotton? Let's see how it pays out.
It is a living meme. Like it's a GIF that will not go away.
That's Jason Bateman.
Oh, Wedding Crashers, Kingpin.
I gotta say, I feel bad for Bad Moms because that's a really good movie. Like it really.
Because it's
It was a bad matchup. That's a bad draw.
No, the numbers picked that. I didn't pick it. There was no emotion involved.
I'm just saying, yeah. That's
I'm acting fine. I'm still fucking pissed about the lineup you did back here. Girl Next Door.
We'll watch it and you'll feel better.
Okay.
Wedding Crashers and Kingpin. Again,
Crashers for me,
bad
bro.
matchup. Kingpin.
Kingpin's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
But I milked your cow. We don't have a cow.
We have a
Got
bull.
Crashers
Hilarious.
for me all the way,
But it's
man.
Wedding Crashers.
Right.
Love Vince
Bad
Vaughn.
matchup.
No excuses. Play like a champion. So
Rule number 53. Give an accurate family history.
Rule 1.
I love
Only a fellow crasher behind. We should watch that movie too.
Will Ferrell. Late addition to that movie.
Doing funerals now.
Like I said, they work.
Yeah.
He might be. Look,
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper. That movie's deep.
yeah.
That was Bradley Cooper before he was Bradley Cooper. Oh my goodness!
What's his name? It's not Lip. Tag. He said a fucking stupid name. What's Bradley Cooper's name in that movie?
He's Zach in that movie.
Yeah, fucking stupid name.
Thanks. What a fucking
The best
loser.
part is that you didn't know that, and then it just came around.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just meant to be.
And
What the
he's
fuck
like
is
a
this?
liar, and he's like,
It's creepy claymation
They're
stuff.
tripping on drugs.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
okay.
fair. But yeah, like he's like talking about the seals. Gosh, or like she's like, good, cause I will find you.
Holy shit! Shirts and pants.
Oh, she's
It feels so
great
good.
in that
It
too.
feels so good. It feels so good.
Feels so good when he jokes.
It feels so good when he jokes. You were getting jerked off under the table.
What are they?
You selfish son of a bitch.
Gosh,
Are they
it was
built for
good.
comfort? Are they built for speed?
Where's
You
she still
motorbone
out?
son of a bitch.
You motorbone son of a gun, you.
Oh my goodness, Wedding Crashers is gonna have that. I'm gonna throw up in the next matchup if it goes. This goes the way I want it to go. Super Troopers and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's Forgetting Sarah Marshall for me, and it's not even close.
Right, meow?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Sarah Marshall watched it yesterday.
Goodness. Paul Rudd is every line's fantastic. Jonah Hill is hilarious in that movie too.
Fuck you.
He's like, F me, right? And then the best line is like, I am at work. I would love to sell you weed when I get off of work. Thank you for this table right next to the buffet.
Sarah Marshall's
glad you
back
like it.
in Animal Instincts.
Inside.
Wet Hot American Summer and Office Christmas Party. Boing, boing, boing. Gonna put some penises, some booties tonight.
Oh yes, your vote doesn't matter. It's Office Christmas Party.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Another Jason Bateman flick. Have you seen Office Christmas Party, Zach?
I have.
Didn't drive it. Not feeling the vibe.
You weren't.
It was good.
Right.
I thought you would join in at the third foyer, maybe.
You didn't do the weep, weep, weep. Okay.
All right. No strings attached and Friday.
I'll be honest. Friday's not that funny, but it's a movie that I watched like every Saturday for many months.
See, I like No Strings Attached
Yep.
a lot.
Yep.
With Ashton
I'll give it
Kutcher.
to you.
I got you a balloon.
The problem is, No Strings Attached and Just Friends came out like
Friends with
within weeks.
Just Friends or
They're the
Friends?
same
Friends
fucking
with
Friends
Benefits.
with
No,
Benefits.
Just Friends was years before.
Right. Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman, and then JT and Mila Kunis.
And
they came out like the same exact fucking time.
and Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are together. But anyway, that's beside the point.
Yeah, but they don't watch their babies. You know,
It's so weird that they're married in real life now, right? They're like,
No Strings Attached is better than Friends with Benefits by a lot, in my opinion.
I like Friends with Benefits.
I like them both, but I
FWB.
heavily prefer.
I love Friends with Benefits,
Gosh.
man.
It's sweeter. I
think
guess.
JT's more charming.
I do too. Hands down.
That's fine. I guess I like the.
She's like, that's fine. Fuck you.
I like
And
the
you.
storyline. I feel like it's sweeter than Ocean's Attached
It
one.
is.
It's a more.
He's pretty
it's more
desperate.
heartwarming.
It is. Well, but the thing is, I mean, when they first started, I was like, let's play tennis. But then it's like, you know, you start to.
I don't even think I put Friends with Benefits on here because
What the
No, I thought I saw it.
bro?
Bet right here. It's gonna go up against Sisters later.
Oh,
we're
gonna shoot
can't
it.
keep talking about it.
Shoe
All right.
in. All right.
Horrible Bosses and Old School.
Old school.
It's
for me.
old school. You're my boy, Blue.
Fight the tank.
Tan.
There's a fucking dart in your neck.
Tan. Tan. Tan.
Grandma's Boy and Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids, highest rated female comedy in
For
all
real.
of the
When
tomato
that
screen.
shit came out, that shit was talked about and talked about and talked about and talked about.
But
At the time, I almost didn't like it
Female cast
because
it's
of
like
how
A-
much people
it's
were
like
talking
A-lister,
about
man.
but I'm voting for Grandma's Boy.
For real. Grandma's Boy all the way.
it. All right, well, that's good because I've never seen it.
What?
I just
dude,
told you guys about this last
You
week.
gotta fix that, bro. Seriously.
The only way to watch it is to pay for it. It's not on any streaming service.
Well, yeah. Make that happen.
I'll invite you over to watch.
You have it?
Take some of your DCF salary, all right? And get it going.
I mean, what do you what did I put it on? Let's see.
That's a great
I have it on DVD.
Well, can I borrow the DVD?
No.
You have to watch it with us. That's what he's saying.
Oh.
The stipulation is you gotta watch it
That's fine.
with us.
That's fine. I want to see it. I hear it's like the movie that I'm missing out on.
You really are. It really is good.
Like it's like the one that like
I can hear my hair growing. You'll get it.
that's the funny thing. It's like to me, I'm like,
Right?
yeah,
You'll get it,
it's
man.
funny. Like it's funny how that works. So, like if you hadn't seen Dodgeball, I'm like, no one makes me bleed my own blood. You'd be like, okay,
Okay. Sounds good.
that sounds really funny.
Did you become a nut bar?
All right, Clerks
Oh.
versus My Best Friend's Girl.
I haven't seen either one of these.
It's My Best Friend's Girl for me. And that
Clerks
might
is
be
the one with
embarrassing.
like Silent Bob, right? And the dude.
It's the start of Jane said about
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, for me, it's My Best Friend's Girl.
It's My Best Friend's Girl, and it's not even close for me.
Okay.
Jesus
I trust
Christ.
What the crust?
You haven't seen My Best Friend's Girl?
I own that one too.
You gotta see that one though. It's
that pussy. Hey,
what's it, baby? Hey.
this song's about.
So here's the plot on this one: is Dane Cook,
Oh, the
and no, his job is that when,
He's like an opposite of Hitch.
yeah, when
he's a separator.
no,
Not
it's
bring together.
It brings them together in the worst way possible. So basically, when you're too safe of a boyfriend, like you're too like steady, and your girl gets bored with you and she breaks up with you,
God.
you hire Dane Cook, and he takes her on her worst date of her entire life.
He does.
so that she goes back to you.
I didn't realize what it had.
Yeah. I got. Oh yeah, man. I
Kate
got
Hudson's in it,
Yeah,
and her amazing hair. Golly, she's a dime.
Goldilocks.
so that's a good one.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. For
And that's
real.
just a fun idea too. Like he just literally on purpose, like
All right, here it is.
it's
Friends,
just purposely obnoxious.
friends with Bennies for me against Sisters.
You probably shouldn't write that down because we didn't vote yet.
Well, I'm agreeing with him, so it's fine.
Write it down. It's gonna happen.
FWB.
All right, you f me over back here. That's right. I'm still talking about it.
You guys ever had an FWB?
I don't even know what that means.
Friends with benefits? What the fuck?
Oh, well,
Jesus
what we're talking about right
Christ.
now, bro? The shit.
I was so blinded.
I've never had one of those. It didn't fit in my time.
I don't know
the
what that
letters
is.
actually being the same thing, like the same meaning.
I've
but, like,
never
it
had
set
an
me off.
F with B. What are you saying right now?
Oh my goodness. All right. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, and we're the Millers.
I've never seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
All I need is some tasty waves and some cool buzz.
It's an
and
old like 1980s
I've
something.
seen the
Sean
scene of the
Penn.
girl coming out of the pool.
Everybody
That's
has
about
seen her come out of the pool.
Yeah. Oh,
But Miller's to me.
Yeah,
just
pretty
because
yeah, we're the Millers.
it's also a great family flick at this point. It has been on with
it. I like when he's like, "Give me the haircut." That's like, I work a 9 to 5. He's like, right here.
He's like, oh, my balls, my balls, my balls, my balls, oh, my balls.
That part's so funny. These guys, he just lit.
and it's something that's like a family thing all the time. No regrets all the time. That's one of our
that's good.
true gifts in the family. Look at the original Xbox.
Jesus. Those shit graphics.
Wait, what's on now?
Grandma's Boy.
Oh, you just put it on?
I bought it. Actually, I accidentally bought it actually on
Whoops.
YouTube, and then I bought it on Apple TV. So I bought it twice, actually.
It was a great movie.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Next up, Billy Madison versus Knocked Up. That's a tough.
Billy Madison's like what basically put him on the map.
I lean.
There'd be no.
Be nothing.
There would be no Grandma's Boy.
For real.
It's a Happy Madison production. There'd be no Water Boy. There would be no Little Nicky. There'd be no Big Daddy. There would be no Wrong Missy. There would be no
Grown-ups, which I could do without.
So because Knocked Up is like basically the Seth Rogen pack, beginning of them.
It's
Like
Judd Apatow. I love Judd Apatow movies.
So it's like,
gonna be Knocked
it's
Up.
like one starter versus another starter.
Judd Apatow movies is hard for me to lose. He's doing the dice thing a lot. Well, that's all he's got. It's Knocked Up for me.
Yep, Billy Madison's not lewd enough. I'll go Knocked Up.
The teacher was hot as hell though.
Veronica Bourne is one fine piece of ace.
I just love Judd Apatow so much.
He's an incredibly funny Jew.
I mean, he did that one. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
This is
Those are
40.
heavy hitters. This is 40.
Funny. Well, Funny People's not great, but it's culturally relevant.
This is the end and Wrong Missy.
It's Wrong Missy for me all day, every day. It is probably my number 2, 3.
Wow.
He's not lying. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it, but it just
I
came
think
out.
I have watched. I have probably watched it 15 times.
Yeah. So he had me watch it here, and I've seen it now 3 times already.
I just love it.
It's a great movie.
And in fairness, that movie that it's going up against not that great.
And
That's true too.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't much.
This
of a
is
time.
the end. I mean,
it is one
was
of
funny.
the family things we talk about.
It was funny once. This is the end, but it's hard to rewatch it. Like it's funny the first time you don't know what it's gonna happen,
I do think it's the greatness in a movie. It's like rewatchability.
and it doesn't happen.
Well, I think it's also like they use their real names, like in the movie. You know what I mean? It was like, oh god,
yeah.
well, Cena just got stabbed or whatever.
Oh,
it was.
Rihanna,
Hermione just stole our shit.
Dex, Sarah. I just
Very true.
pops him.
Hermione just stole our shit.
You know, I think David Spade. I think is just really underrated. Maze. I think David Spade.
Oh, you didn't put that in here. Grown Ups. Well, that's not really.
It's not raunchy. That's a
I
family
like, I
comedy.
like him in.
We're gonna have to do one just like comedies, huh?
Oh yeah. Somebody's.
Let me guess. You have a great personality. So good.
I do love Emperor's New Groove.
It's a good one, man. It's
Underrated for Disney
It
movie.
is a slept-on Disney movie because, like,
Yeah.
again, like that's where I don't
John
understand
Goodman.
I don't understand what
Yeah.
makes things popular because, like, that one didn't get the same
Oh, I mean, that's
reception.
And that's just it's an
classic.
amazing movie about like redemption. For kids movies, I think every 10 to 14-year-old, 8 to 12. There's a range where that movie can probably hit and be like, oh.
No, Patrick Warburton's great in that too.
Yeah.
Kronk.
Kronk's New Groove.
The poison.
Look at David Spade. David Spade and Warburton.
and
Yeah.
Engagement.
engagement.
Awesome engagement.
He's got that voice. Oh,
Yeah.
squeaker, squeak, squeak, squeakums.
And his best
We
line
do
though
double Dutch on the fly here.
his best line still was he's like the poison for Kuzco, the Kuzco, the poison,
Goose poison.
that poison.
Yeah.
It's just Kronk, wrong lever.
I think Patrick Warburton slept on at this point. This is 40 and Role Models. I think are both Judd Apatow movies, aren't they?
This is 40, definitely is.
Rudd's in both, isn't he?
Hit it.
Yeah,
Rudd's
Rudd's
one of the role models, isn't he?
Rod v. Rudd.
He's good. He's like, I should
And,
done banging your mom.
Stifler, right? Is the other role
Stifler,
model?
yeah.
Sean William Scott's in Role Models.
I couldn't tell
I
that
think he's
kid
the
off.
other role model. Feel the pull. Whatever it is.
Role models is
Your
like, you want to be one of those
whispering eye.
guys that tell everyone the fuck off, like the kids, like they just tell them how it is. And then this is 40.
Whose kids are that? They're in a bunch of shit. And this is 40. The older daughter in that
Oh.
movie is in several things.
I'm going with This Is 40 because Leslie Mann is really funny. To me.
Yeah.
And you know,
I never watched her on Hot Ones. She's on Hot Ones. I gotta watch
That's Jesse. That's Judd Apatow's wife.
She is. She's got
More
like
you know.
this high pitched voice though.
What?
I love it though. Just like I love Judy Greer, who is phenomenal when she's disgustingly perverted.
It's not even the same movie, but that effort came out of nowhere.
I'll still have sex with you if you want.
Did you have a strawberry daiquiri earlier tonight? Yeah, I
thought so.
thought that you might. Golly.
I think that girl was from the other show. Adam Sandler had Just Go With It.
That's a
she's
good one.
like talks like she's British. The little girl.
Hello, governor.
Yeah, hello, governor.
That's not her.
Yeah.
It's not.
I want to go.
One has a moon face and
I
one
want to go to
doesn't.
Hawaii and swim
You're
with the
absolutely right. It's
dolphins.
not her. I don't know.
All right,
Is that them?
I'm going.
That's
This,
his real. That's Judd Apatow's daughter. That's both his daughters.
so this
They're
is,
both in This Is 40.
so
Yeah.
is his real kids.
It's
So he
real
just
life
replaces
kids.
himself with Paul Rudd. And calls it a day.
So we're doing
This is 40 for me.
40. Role models is good though, man.
Role models is really good.
You all right?
I tried to breathe it in and swallow at the
was
same
gonna say,
time.
you all right?
Got me.
It's also funny. Megan Fox is also pretty funny in that movie as well.
So we're doing 40.
I think she just needs a resurgence. I think she banked too much.
So we're doing 40.
She went hard to looks,
I
yeah.
have a patient calling me.
That's not good. Are you on call?
Mute 134. All right. Things are good. Living the dream. We're back. Patient phone call completed. I'm amazing. That's all you guys need to know. He was apologetic for calling me so late. And he didn't mean to call me so late, but he did. So, here we are.
So what do we decide? 40?
This is 40.
Yeah. We're doing 40.
I've only seen Role Models once, and I didn't feel the need to see it again. This is 40. You know, I just love Leslie Mann taking a shit on the John.
Yeah, to be honest, man, it's like
And that's like a semi sequel.
To
her taking a
Big
shit
Daddy?
sequel.
Knocked up.
Yeah, because it's about
Yep.
Literally the same
No, you're
characters.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a
So-
quasi sequel.
the next one,
Caddyshack and
Old
Vacation
Heads
Friends.
versus John
New
Cena.
Heads.
It's Vacation Friends for me. and I
It's
hate to
Vacation
say it.
Friends because like Caddyshack, I don't think is lewd enough to be considered lewd, but it is a National Lampoon's associated
It's
production.
that's a classic in the Lampoon's world, man.
This is gonna be embarrassing.
Bill
but
Murray.
I really like it.
We don't have to like
It's
it.
all right. It's charming. Who doesn't love a dancing gopher dancing to Kenny Loggins music?
Those graphics are amazing.
All right. But
right.
Vacation Friends, there is a rampant drug use, cheating, rape, because well, I guess maybe not rape because he was sleeping.
Like, what are we talking about right now?
You think the whole movie that she had sex with him, but they had sex on him.
It's very true.
So it's not the same thing.
The chick did the chick on top of him, which is not bad.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Is that a win or a loss?
Right? It's like, my soon-to-be wife just did another girl on top of me.
Technically, they were married because they Segunda. Segunda. That's right.
That's very
the best
true.
man.
Yeah, that's right. Huh.
Anyway, Vacation Friends. I think it's really good. Again, John Cena, underrated, super charming, just strong.
Let's steer off here for a minute. I'll be honest. So if your girls, right, had sex with another girl.
Wait, well, it's 3 girls then?
No. Like the girl you guys are with, like say your girl.
Oh, I thought you were
girl.
saying right at the gate
No.
if Nicole was having sex with
They
Bethany.
had sex with another girl. Would you guys think that's cheating or you think that's awesome?
Depends on my presence in the scenario.
2 scenarios. All right, let's say
If
you
I'm
guys
partaking,
aren't there.
it's not. If I'm not there at all, I can't.
You weren't there at all, but they did tell you about it.
It's cheating.
It's not cheating if they have permission. Period. I mean cheating because cheating is only what you're not cool with.
Right.
So you're cool with her
So
doing another girl.
if he's just saying, "Oh, get that," you might get
So that's
even
the
close to your
hard part.
face. Oh, I want Bethany to hear this. So
Well, that's the hard. That's the hard part.
Let me dial her
There
number
you go.
while you talk.
Just like
for a
that.
second.
I always say that cheating is what you don't want your partner to know. So like if you go to lunch with another girl and you can't tell them, that's cheating. If you have sex with another girl and your wife is okay with it, or like then you didn't. You know what I mean? Like in there,
with you.
like,
I hear what you're saying.
it's more about like breaking that trust.
Well,
But yeah, like it wouldn't be cheating with me because I don't care.
all right, and then if it's on the fly, so she picks up another girl, you can be there, but that's just it. You're watching.
You know, bother me.
if I can watch, I'm fine.
You're fine.
There's just
not-
something about the underhandedness of it. That's worse than cheating.
Well, the thing is, it's not.
So if it was another girl, you consider it cheating. Well, you're saying it's not cheating as long as they tell you.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't bother. It's only cheating if you don't want him to. So
There's
like
already
if
established
Nicole-
boundaries there. Clearly,
like,
if she hooked up with someone,
Oh, they're right.
We've
What
already
the
had this
fuck?
conversation. So like, if Nicole,
let's hear about it,
if
sir.
Nicole asked Mike and was like, "Can I sleep with this girl?" and he says yes, then it's clearly not cheating because he's given her permission to at that point.
Right.
In my
I get the
mind,
break. Did she ask you to sleep with another woman?
I'm sure it's a random
we've
talk.
talked about it, but
Yeah.
it's not like she's ever like been like, "Hey, can I do this?" But like, I'm always just like, I don't care.
If we bring her one, is that cool?
Go ahead.
Got it. So you're
Kevin,
saying
you
as
know.
long as that's established,
Yeah, I mean,
It's
like,
fine.
to me, cheating is just what you can't tell your other partner.
What
Like,
if
It's a very
What if it's a
level-headed way to
guy?
look at
I'm
it.
like if Nicole,
what if it's a guy?
No.
Ah,
But
you can't change
again,
the
that's-
scenario.
But that's again our like rules. Like again, like if I like let's say there's a girl at work who Bethany hates.
Right.
I shouldn't be even like going on like lunch with that person because like if I'm keeping it from her, to me that's cheating because it's
You
like
shut her up with your
Oh,
Why am I
emotional or not.
even
Yeah.
if it's not emotional, even if it, like we're not, I don't like her like that. It's still like if I'm going to eat lunch with someone and I can't tell Bethany about
You're
it,
violating
that's
a trust,
shady.
right.
Like that's even if nothing physical happens, me like that's cheating just because like you're not telling the other person and you're not telling them because you just didn't tell them. You're not telling them because you can't because it's gonna be bad otherwise.
You're just purely doing something you knew you shouldn't be doing. Right. I get
So
that.
to me, like I said, I to me that's my definition of cheating. I think it's just easy. It's like if you do something that your partner doesn't want you to with someone like that, and it's not just like, oh, I'm supposed to be having a good diet and I ate a hamburger and I didn't tell her because I didn't want to fight. That's not. It has to be in like almost a relationship sense. Like if Mike's sneaking out of the girl that Nicole wouldn't want him to do things with. But again, like some girls consider it cheating when you watch porn or whatever, and then some girls don't care.
That's a girl you don't want to be with.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, you talk about being religious in the eyes of in Christianity. If you thought it, you did it. Well, you may as well do it then.
I saw a really funny something about like the guy watching porn or something, and then some girl was like, oh no, it was a podcast. I remember the videos of a podcast. They're like, what type of porn do you want your guy to watch? And this girl was like, I want it to be like my doppelganger. Like I want it to be like maybe like a couple years older me. And like they're talking about this really funny. But in the comment section, someone was like, just find a guy who doesn't watch porn. Like, a lot of guys don't. And Bethany was reading it. She's like, oh, honey. Like,
right? I'm like, what?
A lot of guys don't.
A lot of guys don't? Yeah, according to who?
Yeah.
Where's that analogy from?
I think you make it very clear that the guys you date that you don't like it, and so he hides that from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I don't even have to search for it, like,
But to me, that, again, that's different because that, again, you're not interacting with another person.
yeah.
Now, like a webcam, if you're doing that and your partner doesn't want you to, again, that's now you're skewing towards that gray area for sure.
So when you say webcam, do you mean like cam shows, or do you mean one-on-one like FaceTime stuff? Because that's very different.
Yeah,
like
no.
OnlyFans?
I'm just saying it's a gray. I'm just saying that's becoming a gray area.
Right.
Like if you're actually doing like
if you're interacting and your name is said and she's doing some things,
yeah,
you're like, okay,
that's definitely entering a gray area. I don't have hard fast rules on whether that is or isn't. But like,
and yet you're so far away. But no, I'm with you.
That one's a hard gray area. That was hard to say where the line is.
Bro. You're making sense, man.
Now, I would say, I don't see anything wrong with buying a porn video and watching.
That's the exact same as just watching it.
Yeah,
that's no different.
I agree with that too.
I was just saying that,
Especially if they want to watch it with you. I think that's all.
Like if you're like doing like a Skype.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. Like a
Like
one-on-one.
That's probably not like that to me definitely leans. If it's like I don't know. But anyway, Van Wilder, 40-year-old virgin.
Sideways, direct in. Keep it further away.
Van Wilder, 40-year-old virgin. It's 40-year-old virgin for me. I love Van Wilder, but
that's where we're right there. No matter where you turn.
Damn, dude, you picked. Whoa, hang on.
What we did, Vacation Friends.
No, I know he's. No, I'm saying him. He's going right for. You know, like when Van Wilder.
I love Van Wilder, but 40-year-old virgin is like one of my top 2 or 3 of all time.
Yeah, it's really a genre setting.
That's what's hard for me is like when you plant the seed. And
that was a plant. That was the first time I ever heard. Plant. Do you know what Naomi backwards is? I moan.
Oh, that's Van Wilder.
Yeah.
No, I know.
It's in that same thing.
Van Wilder's great.
It's a story of Bert Kreischer.
It really is good.
I feel like Van Wilder did pave the way for a lot of the raunchy.
Do you like to do it yourself, Beth? How's the mood striking you now? and the best scene might not even be a sexual scene. It might just be the stupid thing where like, what do you do with your time if you don't masturbate? And he's like, I got a weird thing to tell you. He's just playing that by himself. When he goes to masturbate, he ends up watching Everybody Loves Raymond instead.
I mean, really, when they're playing poker, it's just a bag of sand.
Like a bag of sand.
That has come up in so many things in the world. It's a bag of sand.
Oh my goodness.
The fucking colon blow.
My dick. Like, or when Romani Falco brings his girlfriend into the store. He's like, you gotta keep your hoe on a leash.
Yeah. She was a hoe. Faux show.
Faux show.
And then the Indian dude killed his wife in real life. He's in prison.
Really?
Yep.
The sand.
Yeah, man.
They kept calling him.
Yeah. No.
Really?
No. Because that's the guy with the white beard. The guy that was younger Indian didn't have a big part. He wasn't big.
Oh, okay.
You're saying that
I was
guy
like, I can't think of who you're
killed
talking.
his wife
In real life, yeah.
Damn. I didn't know that. Shit.
And the bald guy who...
Oh, the guy who was smoking outside when they come running in. He's like, ah! And he's like, that one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're saying 40.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying
40.
40.
Paul Rudd.
Another 40.
Paul Rudd in that movie, too. It's like your souls.
And Jane Lynch. That's the start of Jane Lynch.
Oh, my goodness. And Paul Rudd's with Mindy Kaling.
Man, dude, you put some shitty ones together, bro.
She's like, I changed my phone number. I changed my email because of him.
Right.
I didn't know all that.
I thought for a second, in real life? And I forgot you wrote it as the X.
Yeah. And then Seth was like, well, I didn't know all that. And I'm sorry.
I think Mindy Kaling's probably like fucking genius too.
Even the daughter in that movie is the girl from Two Broke Girls.
Kat Dennings, yep. Like K boobs.
When
Massive.
they go to the like little class.
You're a virgin. You're a virgin.
He's like, I'm a virgin too.
Play with
We're
yourself? Play with a friend?
like, the whole time.
So you're a virgin. Like, yeah.
Oh, cool. He does magic. Great.
Blockers and deuce. Dude, hold on, back up. When he's getting...
You're going back to 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, that's real.
That's how
Dude,
you know
that's
that's a better
real.
movie. That's how you know it's a better movie because you had to go back
I
to
know,
bring a movie
because
you weren't even
dude,
going to
when
pick.
I was like...
Do you know that was
I'm like,
real?
Oh, yeah.
When he pulled it, and you could see like the blood pooling. I'm like, oh my God.
Seth or Steve Carell said that he wanted it to be real. And that's why he did the show.
Oh,
and then the
my
shirt,
God.
they added that scene later because
Yeah,
it
it's
actually
soaked
bled.
through. Oh, my
But
God.
That wasn't written in the script. They said he actually bled through his shirt, and so they added that because they thought it was funny.
Okay, sorry. All right, go back. All right.
I mean, that's commitment. But you know what the worst thing is? If he hadn't hit so big with 40-year-old virgin, he wouldn't have left The Office. He got so famous.
Worth it.
Yeah.
40-year-old version is so
Worth it.
good.
Because one of my favorite movies of all time, Crazy Stupid Love.
It's a good movie.
Oh, what's his name?
Make Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
No.
What? You're fucking photoshopped.
Fucking chiseled from a damn... What? Who?
I'm trying to think of who Kevin Bacon plays
Kevin Bacon.
in that movie. What his name was.
Lederhosen. Legenhagen.
He's like, stupid David Lindenhagen. David Lindenhagen cuckolded me. I'm a cuckold.
I'm a
David
cuck-
Lindenhagen.
Lindhagen.
Lindenhagen.
That's a great movie.
And then
What's crazy is like he does.
Michelle Trottenberg? It's not her. I always get her
what?
and that other actress confused. The girl who plays the babysitter in that movie.
Oh, Emma Stone?
No, that's the daughter. She is a 8-year younger Michelle Trachtenberg.
No, I always want to name her that, and it's
she's in
not
so
her.
much shit.
Isn't that funny how that works? Like Michelle Trottenberg,
And she has played so many ranges of ages.
and I always think that it's Michelle Trottenberg, and it's not. Anyway,
Trachtenberg. Michelle Trachtenberg.
that's fine. I always
from
think,
Eurotrip.
I always think it's her in that movie, but it's not.
Dave,
What?
I saw you closing your eyes, long blink.
You're the perfect combination of sexy and cute.
Yeah.
All right,
Blockers and Deuce Bigelow male gigolo. For me, it's this Deuce Bigelow.
it's Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Hey, fishy. Every time I go to the aquarium, I think, stop. They don't like that.
Also, because of Billy Madison, I just like to applaud Rob Schneider's career to that.
Too bad he went crazy.
All right, road trip.
Don't look at Rob Schneider's Twitter feed because it's bad.
Road trip and Neighbors.
Whoa. You know what? I think this isn't a sneaky good matchup.
And this is one of those things that I bet my age group, I'm right on the line
Yeah, you're
this
right there at
divide.
the cuff.
of this dividing thing. A lot of people younger than me probably go Neighbors. A lot of people older than me go Road Trip.
That's why I think it's a struggle for me because
I lean Road Trip though, personally.
Yeah, I think it's honestly, as far as it goes, probably one of Seth Rogen's weaker attempts. The wife is hot in Neighbors.
Rosa Byrne.
Yeah.
There it is.
Rosa
Showdown.
what? Oh, yeah, that's right. The
Platonic.
friends, Platonic. They are good together. They have chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Dave?
You guys are going Neighbors?
He said road trip. You need to sleep
Neighbors
it
is...
off. Zac Efron, Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I'll do Road Trip.
I think we lost Dave. He entered another dimension all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere,
South Park.
bigger, longer, uncut, the third highest. I know it's a little skewed because I wasn't gonna add it. I removed Easy A, and then I pushed.
Easy A's are here.
Oh, it was a different movie that I moved. It was a different movie. I moved something that just wasn't dirty like at all.
Okay. Scary Movie is the other one. Oh, man.
scary movie. I'm not a big fan of South Park. Never seen it either.
You're a fucking fuck, Uncle Fucker. I mean, South Park, I used to watch it New Year's Eve.
I like South Park. I'm gonna go scary movie though. And that's gonna be the time go. Just because I feel like it created a new genre of movie.
The parodies.
Spoof.
Yeah. Some of which were terrible. Don't get me wrong. Like epic movie, like actually made it to theaters. But then there's other ones like the
Not Another Teen Movie,
the
which was the
Starving
star
Games or
of.
whatever. Not Another Teen Movie is actually funny.
Like movie
Not,
43.
that holds up.
Yeah.
There might not be a Captain America if there's no Not Another Teen Movie. That's Chris Pratt. Or no, Chris Evans.
I think what the hell was that? I think it was movie 43 where he had the
Yeah.
balls
Yeah.
on his
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah.
Balchinians.
Yeah. Booty Call and Easy A.
I'm going Easy A. Although it's not
going
raunchy, but
I'm going Easy A also.
but it got an easy victory because I don't like Booty Call. And that's purely based on seeding.
Yep.
Tropic Thunder versus Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy's not lewd, but it's just such a
It's
classic
Tommy
comedy.
Boy for me.
I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Tommy Boy for me.
Ooh. Did we upset him again?
No, it's fine. Tommy Boy's alright.
Eurotrip Bad Santa. That's a good matchup too.
Sky doesn't know.
Yeah, it's Euro Trip for me.
Sky doesn't know.
Maybe just
Michelle
because of that song.
Trachtenberg.
Yeah, just because of that song almost alone.
Fiona and me doing in my band every Sunday.
She says that she's in church, but she doesn't go till she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.
It holds up. It holds up.
So don't tell Scotty.
They had like what, 19 cents and they bought out the whole hotel.
Likes to fuck fat women.
She tells
Ain't
me he's
nothing wrong with
out
that.
shopping. But she's under me, and I'm not stopping.
I've never seen Pineapple Express.
Really?
Really. American Pie. for
It's
me.
American Pie.
Yeah.
I like.
Dude, that opened up to like American Pie, and then although
I also
that
like-
was like band
Bandcamp.
American Pie.
One time, I stuck a flute in my pussy.
American Pie. It has like 800 movies. Like it got really out of control.
And it's all National Lampoon, so Animal House, 20 years
I
later.
just mean that just like American Pie, The Naked Mile, American Pie's like they just
I know.
they like
That's what I
completely
mean.
lost
They
their
kept
minds.
going with it. And kept going with it.
Dirty Grandpa and Risky Business, huh?
It's
Go, Dave.
I guess it depends if you're old school. Risky Business if you're old school. I mean,
Pick
that,
your favorite movie, Dave. You got to make the leap. I'm trying to keep you involved in this because you decided you're going to fall asleep.
oh my god.
Yeah. We're gonna have to pick up the pace, or we're not gonna finish before 3 a.m.
I'll do Risky Business. What do you guys
Because we're an hour and 20 in, and we're just not the first round.
Yeah, but it really picks up, remember? I'm
Yeah,
going
it
to go
does.
here, RB. Hold on. First round's done. Bathroom break. And then I'm going to slap you in the face and do an ice bucket challenge with Dave.
Cocaine.
Hoorah!
Are you at bathroom break?
134. 134. gotta say, we fucked up. Not on seating or anything like that. But we talked about Superbad being the Jonah Hill intro. It wasn't. It's another movie on the list.
Oh, you're not talking about Freaks and Geeks?
No, he was... No. 40-year-old virgin. That's his first...
The eBay
He's the eBay buyer. Can I just buy these shoes with the...
I really just want to go home and so I can wear them.
It's his third
You're
actual
making it
thing.
Very difficult for me.
He was in I Heart Huckabees, which
I don't know what it is.
is a light-hearted movie, I think. What's that considered? It's a Dustin Hoffman and actually a Mark Wahlberg movie. Jason Schwartzman, Jude Law, Naomi Watts. Okay, a banger, apparently. I think I watched it when I was a kid. But that was his first credited movie. He played in one episode of NYPD Blue. And then he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. And then Grandma's Boy. He was just in here. He got hit in the nuts by the guy. And then...
he was a kid with his face buried in the chick's tits all night.
And then he's in Click. Then Accepted.
Oh, remember that?
My wiener!
My wiener!
And The Scream. It'd be cool if you didn't tell people about this.
When the body falls out of the ceiling? Yeah. That's a good movie, too. Accepted? I haven't seen that forever.
Then he's in Knocked Up. And Evan Almighty. Then Superbad.
Oh, shit.
Superbad was his first like leading role.
I was
Yeah.
like, I
Give you
guess
that
we were
much.
fucking way off. Yeah, man.
But that was the first time he was the star.
I just wanted to let it be known. He deserves some credit.
Yeah.
Credit's due. Dude's been in bangers.
All right. Let's see if we can get moving because we're at an hour and a half.
I mean, when you're going, you're going. If we were smart, we would have broken this up into like multiple episodes with more discussion.
Well, in fairness, we said a lot of lines. Like you're not going to keep repeating them.
Round 2.
Good luck,
Fight.
Chuck. Zach and Miri make a porno.
I'm going to have to say good luck, Chuck, because I am incredibly charmed by Dane Cook. And
Yeah, same for me.
For the record, I would have went the other way. So,
guess you should have spoke up.
yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Maybe you could have changed me.
Get a vote now, bitch. All right.
The night before, bad teacher. I'm going bad teacher. Jason Segel, Princess Fiona.
That's very true. All right, I'll do bad teacher too. Yeah.
I was heavily torn out. I'm glad I didn't have to make a decision.
You were torn on that? That a big movie for you the night before?
I like big, but neither of them are big.
That's true. Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm like if either of them get eliminated, I'm not going to be upset.
Well, here's like genre-defying movies. Something About Mary, The Hangover.
It'll be Hangover for me.
Baked and beans.
I know, right? Something About Mary for me.
Man, you guys are not alike. It always ends up being on me.
It's a good cast. I mean, either one of them both have good cast. You know.
You really can't pick wrong.
It's true. You can't really pick bad, but
Maybe Ben Stiller's just not strong enough for me.
Would you have taken Something About Mary over Girl Next Door?
no.
Hangover.
All right.
Bradley Cooper, man, that's a jump start to a career there.
Yeah. Cooper's a great actor too.
And this one, next one for me is an easy one for me. It's She's Out of My League. I love that movie.
Yeah.
The League, yeah.
I agree with that. Yep.
I think that movie is one of those so slept on. It's one of these strong in a
It's
bracket
not even
movies.
slept on. It's just like unknown somehow.
It's
I like
true.
him too, the main guy, like that nerdy.
And you know what the problem?
JB Urshel?
Yeah.
He hates Hollywood apparently, which they talk about in This Is the End.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, I'm not leaving Canada, so like you got to find me. Like, oh, well, you're not gonna lead many things. I'm not gonna lead.
Okay.
And this next foursome makes you want to punch stuff. So you know.
This is the elite. This could be the final four. If it was Cedar, this could be your final four.
No, I was saying like that the next four make me want to punch stuff. Just so you know, like,
Superbad
super bad for me right out the gate.
Super bad.
It is timeless to me. I saw it in theaters,
and it's dodgeball for me. So good luck, Dave.
It holds up so fucking well. The one-liners.
But dodgeball. How many one-liners are in dodgeball?
It's not. Dive,
it's not
for real. Dodge.
It's not. I have quoted Superbad more.
I gotta go dodgeball, man.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you can really pick in a way.
It's hard, dude. There's so many one-liners in dodgeball.
Same with this next one. It's forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's forgetting Sarah Marshall for me. But like, if you pick Wedding Crashers, it's not at all a mistake.
Man, come on.
It's forgetting Sarah Marshall for me, though.
It's Wedding Crashers for me.
Right.
Come on, Dave. We're leaving you the easy decisions here.
You leave me in the trenches taking grenades, John. I mean, just
outside is weather. Ooh,
Mom, meatloaf.
Jack's number one goes down. That's my favorite comedy of all time. That's my favorite movie of all time. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Really?
I love that movie.
And you know, I love it.
I like when he sings his Dracula.
When he sings his Dracula song, that is the third best song in that movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, should tell you how great that movie is. And
I think she thinks he was going to be shitty, and then he actually was good. That's what I think.
Another one.
Hey.
Like, Inside of You is fantastic.
I want to change.
What?
Wedding Crashers doesn't hold up to me. To Sarah Marshall.
We made you pick for nerds.
What the fuck, man?
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know it's an ink.
Dude. Why?
But
Give me something.
I was thinking, he talked about, I mean, they're already in the bracket. You have to pick which one you think is a better movie, too.
Wedding Crashers is a boss movie.
They're both great.
All around.
But it's not as good as a movie.
Okay.
Bill Hader is quite the dweeb in that. And
Forgetting Sarah Marshall then.
Oh, up, down.
Were you making that necklace? Were you making that necklace? Were we wearing that necklace before? Oh, he's saying.
I know what you're doing. It's Sarah Marshall. Because it also includes the rom-com, and I just can't. I love a rom-com. And I think Mila Kunis is a much better rom-com person. And I love Kristen Bell being in it and being the asshole, just like in Chips, which we watched yesterday. Day before yesterday.
To me,
day before.
The fact that Dracula, though, is the third best song in that movie to me. Because Inside of You is above it. And my number one is he's like, go see the psychiatrist. I hate the psychiatrist. That's my favorite part.
What's his name? Alden Snow or something?
Aldous Snow.
Aldous. You know, I just think Kristen...
7 years clean. Russell Brand is great in that movie.
Hey, I hate that he's taking like an Elon Musk turn. He's really weird now.
And,
but like, I love Kristen Bell being that asshole, just like in Chips.
Paul Rudd is fantastic in that movie. My name's Kunu. How do you get that? Oh, I just put my name in and it just says it. Oh man.
No strings attached. Office Christmas Party. It's Christmas Party for me.
Yeah.
Just because like I love that ensemble and the storylines and
the DJ makes the freaking movie.
I love the eclecticness in that movie. Ooh, old school Grandma's Boy. You really don't have a dog in the fight, do you? Because you
I like old school, but I'm gonna have to see what you guys think about Grandma's Boy here.
For lewdness and offensiveness, I have to probably go old school.
Fuck.
You know what's funny? You know what the most offensive movies on this list?
What?
You could not make it now.
What?
Johnny Knoxville's the headliner. The Ringer.
Oh, Special Olympics.
Could you imagine trying to come out with that movie now? Like proposing
That's
that
true.
movie in
I saw that in
Hollywood?
theaters with my dad.
Yeah, but can you imagine
Think
trying
about what, 06?
Like, you know how they always say hindsight's 20/20? Foresight should have caught that was offensive. Like, he's like a fully able person.
I think the part of it is the redemption of the end.
No, I know, but can you imagine trying to pitch that movie now?
Yeah, I don't think it would. I don't think it would get made. I think it would be.
You would just get fired. You'd be like, I have this idea for a movie. You'd be like, you're fired. Today's your last day.
I think the reception would probably be the same.
No, it would get just brutally
You think
crucified
you think
before it
cancel
came
culture?
out. Before people
Hey, you
watched
recognize
it.
that guy?
No.
He's from Free Willy.
Before it came out, people would crucify them for making it.
Yeah.
Just the preview,
I
like,
don't
it would
think
get drug so hard. And
it wouldn't have the strength to be made.
I can't believe you squashed out Wedding Crashers, bro. Damn, man.
that
I don't think it holds up as
that is an
well.
unfortunate foursome. Like, so that's brutal. And then we come over here and it's like scary movie or easy A. Like, it's not the same.
It's the problem. But you know what
Yeah.
the biggest issue is? There's 2 90s, 4 80s, 6 70s, and then it goes
Like
2 60s, 3 50s, 1940s. Like,
my best friend's girl at Friends with Benefits. It's my best friend's girl for me.
yeah.
When he takes her to Jesus Crust, I mean, I can't with that. So like, again, you haven't seen this movie, but
That's
like,
what I mean. I don't.
he goes on a
I
date
think
with a
you're-
really religious.
honestly, I think you're gonna fucking love that movie.
He curates them. So like, this girl's really
Who's that
religious.
again?
Dane Cook.
Dan Cook. So like, this girl's really religious, so he takes her to a restaurant called Jesus Crust, where the pizza's shaped like a cross, and like it's super like sacrilegious, and the religious girl's so uncomfortable.
And you know what? She's hot too. She's in something else.
Wow, we're the Millers and Knocked Up.
Miller's for me.
Miller's.
Yeah.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Kenny.
My balls. My balls. My balls.
All right, wrong Missy, or this is 40.
Missy.
Missy. Riki, I didn't know her name. She's Lindholm. Her. She's in My Best Friend's Girl. She's the.
Vacation Friends or 40-Year-Old Virgin? It's 40-Year-Old Virgin for me.
Yeah. It's too much of a classic.
40-year-old version. Yeah.
Only because Vacation Friends is newer. And
By the way, there almost could have been 40 versus 40.
Almost.
That's very true.
And
I was hoping it happened just the next month. It's 40 for me.
Vacation
Just,
Friends.
like, just only say
Vacation
that.
Friends 2 is in filming right now.
I saw it like
I'm in.
2023.
I'm in.
That's this year.
All right, Road Trip or Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
Road trip for me.
Deuce.
I'm gonna go.
But you're too young, probably. You don't have the same affinity for it. I watched it, and then I watched it. I made my.
I'm gonna go Road Trip.
Me and my dad made
nice.
my grandma watch Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
Really?
She died like 5 years ago now.
I thought you were gonna say like she
Shouldn't have showed
died
her that
right
movie.
after.
No. She
Oh,
died
holy
like 5
shit,
years.
man, where's that
Like that's
going?
how old she was. She was.
He's
I
like,
think
it
she
is
was-
the raunchiest comedy. It sent her into cardiac arrest.
For
We were
real.
so
I'm like-
offended.
I literally thought you were gonna say, yeah, we made her watch it, then she died.
She was like.
Shit, bro.
She was like 74, and she enjoyed it.
Oh, good for her. That's cool, man.
All right, Scary Movie or Easy A?
For
Neither one of these are like, oh, that one.
Right. This
being
wouldn't have made
honest.
it. I'm gonna have to go Scary Movie just because
Yeah.
like, Easy A is just so lighthearted, and I love Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
But it's
Scary movie.
Scary Movie for me. Yeah.
Isn't it funny though? Like that's
Seating.
a matchup, but then like again, Wedding Crashers and
Yeah,
Gangster Marshall, Superbad, and Dodgeball are facing.
We
off
had
over
the
there.
final four,
We have
and
to decide four, the one of those four movies to move on. Tom, and then we got Tommy Boy and Eurotrip. Like this whole.
to me, Eurotrip.
This
I
is a
enjoyed
weak-
Eurotrip.
This is a
I
weak
enjoyed
region.
Road Trip too. It was one of my favorite movies.
No, this is a weak region.
Yeah.
It's Eurotrip.
This side's a
for me.
little. This
It's
side's
weird
like,
how
oh.
every year in the NCAA final, the whole championship, there's always a weak region. And here, when you go based on pure audience score and votes by millions of people, it ends up the same
Look at
fucking
this.
way.
Well, let's just. I'm just gonna read you the Sweet Six or the
doing
round of
Euro?
32 from this bracket, right? Which I think is the worst one. Deuce Bigelow, Road Trip, Scary Movie, Easy A, Tommy Boy, Eurotrip, American Pie, Risky Business.
Yeah.
Or Super Bad, Dodgeball, Wedding Crashers, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Office Christmas Party, No Strings Attached, Old School, Grandma's Boy. That's not particularly close.
Yeah.
Like, Right?
So, like, even though you have never seen Grandma's Boy, you see how it got matched up. Like, it just worked out. Like, it hit the elite.
Bridesmaids is better than half the movies on this.
Right. It's crazy how it worked out. Even following pure tomato scores.
Even Super Troopers, Kingpin. Like, these are movies that were arrested or removed immediately before even making it. And they're better than some of the ones left on this side. Now, continue. Sorry.
Euro Trip?
Yeah, Euro Trip.
Mm-hmm. Euro.
American Pie.
She's a hottie, too.
Oh, what?
In Euro Trip, the girl?
Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is.
Yes. And is she in... All right, so...
She's a Nickelodeon girl.
Until, like, the
Michelle,
bikini
is
scene, you're like, damn.
she in 17 again?
No. Yes.
Yes.
She's the daughter.
Okay, thank you. Because if it would have been that other girl again, I would have been pretty broken. If you were like, no, it's the girl from Crazy Stupid Love, and you just really suck.
Leslie Mann's in that one, too.
You just
Leslie Mann, yeah.
You know, you just cannot understand who Michelle Trachtenberg is. You have it completely wrong. I like 17 again. A lot.
Is it a Zac Efron movie?
Yeah.
Matthew Perry. That's because Matthew Perry is incredibly charming when
I
he
like
plays.
He's not
his
even in it most of the time.
Who's the friend guy that he plays a lot of stuff too? His best friend, who's like the
nerd.
Oh, Thomas Lennon.
And Jan.
The guy from Reno 911.
Yeah. Gould is the principal.
Yeah,
Jan.
she's pretty hot.
That's a good movie.
Who did you mix up Michelle Trachtenberg with? What movie?
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah.
No, I said if it would have been her though again and not Michelle Trachtenberg, I'd have been like, I quit. Michelle Trachtenberg is like 9 people apparently.
And her name's Leo.
Her name's Leo.
I mean, it's Lio. Leo Tipton.
That means nothing to me. That's the funny thing is like you told me that name and it's like that's basically not.
And she's in one of my favorite rom-coms.
I can picture now that she's different, but again, like
she's in one of my favorite rom-coms. It's on Prime. It's called Two Night Stand. Fucking so charming. Miles Teller.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that movie. I watched it 3 times in a row when it came out. They get snowed in.
Right.
They hook up on Tinder.
This next one is the Caterpillars for me. The woolly caterpillar eyebrows.
All right. Is newer, but I mean, listen, Risky Business literally, I feel, has started the whole. That's Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah, they still reference that all the time. Sliding in on the.
Right.
You know, I'll give you this just because I don't give a fuck enough about American Pie and
okay, Risky Business.
How much hold up, but still.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Good luck, Chuck.
Who was the escort? I'm trying to think.
In what? Oh,
in Risky Business, the first escort he got. I mean, she was hot back then, man. Fucking bomb.
Helen Mirren.
Who was actually
yeah, she was
mom,
good at 60.
Stifler's mom in American Pie. Stifler's mom, not no. Shipwreck's mom. I mean, what's the Shipwreck? What's his name?
His real name is Paul something.
Yeah.
Rudder.
But in Risky Business, her name's Rebecca Mornay.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not her.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Bruh.
Yes.
Oh wait, you said
not Stifler's mom. Shipwreck's mom.
lay it on me.
Hey, it's the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
This is the
Everybody
part
loves
where
Raymond.
she's like, watch. Yeah.
So that's Grandma.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, she's high.
Yep.
Watch, listen. Okay. All right. Oh my God. I don't know if we can do this left side first. Maybe we do the right
We'll
side.
go right side first.
Right,
Okay.
for real.
My best friend's girl and we're the Millers. I'm gonna go wear the Millers. I'll switch it up for you guys.
Oh.
And you haven't seen.
I haven't
Is
seen
that
it.
Linda Cardellini?
It is. Velma.
She's a lot prettier in this movie than she was in Velma. That's probably years
Yeah,
prior.
I haven't seen that.
You know,
one.
what? She's also in like 6 seasons of ER.
Well, if you were asking me, I'd have been back at.
You're starting ER. She's in like 6 seasons of ER. She's a nurse.
Oh, is she?
Sam.
Oh my God.
She's hot in that too because she beats the shit out of somebody in the first episode.
I'm gonna say Miller's only because I haven't seen the other one, but it's up to you.
No, because it's
I already
both
said
of you.
Miller's.
Oh, you said Miller's. Okay.
So I'll let you watch it, and then you're gonna have a hindsight, like, ooh,
Like, I fucked up
Yeah,
there.
it's
Fucked
tight,
up there.
but it's 40-year-old
But
for
Miller's
me.
is
Missy.
good. It's not like I'm picking a bad one.
it's Missy.
It's Missy for him, 40 for me.
Oh, it's Missy for me, man. Sorry.
Oh man,
Yeah.
wrong Missy. Hold it down.
Especially because he also got into watching Big Bang Theory,
Yeah. Yep.
and she's that fucking quirky nerd in that too. And just like, you know what, she sells that movie so hard, so hard.
All right,
Stewart.
it's Road Trip over Scary Movie for me.
Yep. Ditto.
Trado.
Euro Trip over Risky Business.
Yep.
Fuckers.
All right, Road versus Euro.
No, that's fine. Euro trip's fine. That's good.
Well, which trip is better?
I like Euro Trip better.
Let me see.
Well, Euro trip.
Oh wait, yeah, that's where Mika.
Oh, it is road trip. Over
Mika. Yeah, Euro.
All right, so Euro Trip in the
Euro
final
over
four.
Road. Okay.
I'm going Missy over Miller's.
I'm doing Missy over Miller's.
Man, wrong Missy coming in hot. All right, you guys want to go ahead and do wrong Missy? You guys sound like you're steamrolling into
It's
the
probably
finals.
gonna be Missy.
It's gonna be
over
Missy for
Euro.
me.
All right, so wrong Missy in the finals. Would have
As-
not guessed that for me.
As the 54th.
Just wow, man, oh man.
I love it. I love that movie so much.
All right, good luck Chuck or bad teacher. It's good luck Chuck
Oh
for me.
my God.
Yes.
Which was the 64 seed, and it's just steamrolling. Just so you know.
The last. Yeah.
And she's out of my league for me. Over Hangover.
Yes.
And we're skipping that next one. Old school or Christmas
We're
party?
skipping the next one.
Uh,
Oh fuck.
Christmas party. I'm going Christmas party.
No, I'm gonna go old school. Leave that one on Dave.
He doesn't know. 'Cause he doesn't say, I gotta go. I
I've
gotta
seen-
go to a Christmas party.
I was like, I've seen them both.
I mean, both of them are about partying, but I mean, it's the DJ in that movie, man. It's like
All right,
go
Dodge.
put some penises in a booty
It's forgetting
somewhere.
Sarah Marshall over Dodgeball for me, but
I mean, it's Sarah Marshall for me.
I mean, you guys have to at this point. You fucking Wayne Crashers over.
I'm not sorry.
and she's out of my league for me over Chuck.
Yep. She's out of my league. Yep. I watched it on E.
Okay, and then now forgetting
And
Sarah
then
Marshall or
it's
Christmas
Sarah
party.
Marshall, I'm assuming, over.
It's
X-Men
forgetting
or-
Sarah Marshall.
It's Marshall.
Now she's out of my league.
Woo!
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Now it's a real pick for me.
That's tough, but it's forgetting Sarah Marshall for me. But that I'm not upset, obviously, either way. Again, what's your vote, Dave?
I don't even know which one I've seen more.
I probably do forgetting Sarah Marshall.
All right, well, that puts it in the
she's out
finals.
of my
then.
league.
And then I'm gonna go forgetting Sarah Marshall, and you guys are probably both gonna go Missy. The way it's been going. Missy has straight up just steamrolled with you guys. It's been like no hesitation every matchup. You guys haven't even thought about it.
It was good because that chick makes it, man. If she didn't do such a damn good job, it's fuck.
I honestly might have to go Sarah Marshall in this one, only because it's this one. But I like Missy more, but it's probably not a better movie.
So no, the fact that forgetting Sarah Marshall went from eliminated with Wedding Crashers to now winning the whole thing makes no sense.
That's what overtime's for, man.
So forgetting Sarah Marshall is what you guys are going with?
Yeah.
Well, that's the winner then.
All right. And again, I think that if you told people that we said forgetting Sarah Marshall's the best, it's not going to be at all jarring. Kind of like last time, if we said that the best one was Friends, no one's going to be like, "How did you come about
I'm
Friends?"
curious how this would have ended out if some of these powerful ones over here were with some of these weaker ones over here. Or
Here's a question for you guys. I just want rapid fire: Wrong Missy or Wedding Crashers?
Wrong Missy. Wedding Crashers, way better one-liners at 18 when I first watched it.
And I'm just curious.
But Missy now for quality of movie.
I've done Crashers. To be honest with you.
Wrong Missy or Dodgeball?
Missy hands down, not even.
Missy. Yeah.
Wrong Missy or Superbad?
Wrong Missy. I don't like
Missy.
Superbad that much.
Yeah, either.
I was just curious 'cause some of those are obviously big ones. Wrong Missy or She's Out of My League had it at one.
Ooh. Probably She's Out of My League.
Yep. Same.
For the charm. For the
'Cause
charm.
the guy in that is better than
Slapshot Regatta.
Yeah, right. Slapshot Regatta.
Spain is like, he's all right. It was really the chick in Missy that made that movie. Like, and with, you know, it's all right. Yeah, it's all good. Not bad. Damn, man. All right, I have to see which one. I gotta see this one.
Yeah.
My best friend's girl.
Oh, you absolutely.
And what else?
Let me see what I got to see here.
I'm gonna rewatch Euro Trip just because I want to.
I didn't make it through Sausage Party, but
I feel like if I
don't
remember
care to
correctly,
try it
Sausage
again.
Party was like until like the end where they're all fucking doing it, basically. Right? It was kind of like
Sausage Party?
slow burn.
What? I couldn't make it to it.
So Grandma's
I wanna
Boys on my
rewatch
list.
Good Luck Chuck.
Grandma's Boys on my list.
She's
of
Out of My
movies.
League. I want to do, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Yeah, I watched Sarah Marshall yesterday.
and Wedding Crashers,
What's wild is I've like seen every
and
movie
Old
on this
School,
list.
bro.
Which one? Was that Elson?
Old School. And then I say we do the Office Christmas party too.
I really want to see Grandma's Boy. Some of this things I definitely want to see.
Yeah, it really is a good movie. Yeah, I think we'll start with that.
Yeah, because I said so. That's a real
What?
There it is.
lewd one. Yeah, oh yeah.
Let me see let's see. Alec Baldwin. Oh, Biggs is in this?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's the best friend.
Oh.
All right, what you guys sign off?
All right, we'll sign off. I'll let watch the first 10 minutes and you'll be like, all right, yep, this should have been on there. You'll know it starts off real quick as a powerhouse. This has been another amazing fucking episode. We'll make ourselves another bracket because I think the brackets are probably the way to go. I think
It's
they're
a lot of
fun.
They're fucking fun.
Yeah, it works out good.
Now that I have the bracket maker and everything, Zach, if you come with one, you can just have the login info. It's fucking, yep. See you guys.
Peace out.
Deuces.